Chad, how much you like your dispatching?
I like your dispatching, Chad.
Ever wonder what 45,000 pounds of onions looks like? Brokers, you guys ask us to tarp. I want you to watch this. These tarps weigh about 120 pounds apiece. This is why we tarp. Just in case y'all are wondering, it's about 100 degrees out here right now. Yes, it's that hot. Watch out, man. Whatever you want. Another reason we charge. I probably got 50 of these things at $3 a pack. $10 tarping fee. Trust me when I say we earn it.
When they say this is hard, it's hard.
Nothing snaps. Okay? Get you.
That guy. Did that snap?
Yes. That's why I don't want you up here. Go from down there, okay? Imagine if that was the hook that ricocheted. Okay?
That hurt.
Yeah. I'm sorry I got you. Okay, so last night, as you saw, I went through and fully parked this thing. Well, talking to a friend of mine who knows more about this stuff than I do, apparently onions sweat. Didn't know that. I don't know a thing about produce. So in my mind, if onions sweat, that means they get soggy. If they get soggy, that means my securement, right there and all the way the hell down, is gonna get loose. And if my securement gets loose, my load shifts. If my load shifts, one of three things can happen. Best news is I find it in time and fix it. Load shifts over, I lose the load. Don't want to do that either. And the worst case scenario, load shifts, I crash. Definitely don't want to do that. So we're at the truck stop, been awake for a few hours. Got no one else sleeping, so I think, you know what? Make everything look nice, make it look right. At least hopefully it is right. And this will survive all the way to New York. You're wondering where we're at? Back there is New Mexico. So right there, if you look real close, there's a real dark brown line. That's the border wall with Mexico. And it's hard to see, but 10 miles over, actually no, more like 3 miles over those trucks, that's Texas. We're in Santa Teresa. something's been going on. They probably have been sweating because I can smell that onion. And I have the world's absolute worst sense of smell. I just gotta do the back. Alright. Little Bear's mad at me right now. It's my fault. Yesterday we went through and we got this trailer. We filled the boxes. Only problem is Dad didn't pay attention to where the winches were. They're all on this side. So I asked Ren if he would do me a favor and take all the straps, the chains, that kind of stuff, put them in one box, or put the chains in one box, straps in the other. I didn't specify which side. Actually, I think I might have. And I screwed that up. And today I asked him if he would flip-flop everything. Well, it's already like 95 degrees outside. And he started to and got hot and got mad. So I was like, you know what? Go take a break. Not a big deal. It was a favor Dad asked of you, and if you don't want to, you don't want to. But, all right, I got two 20-foot chains, one 15-footer, and 8 10-footers. So that was plenty when I was hot shotting. I don't think it'll be enough for this. What do y'all think? Leave the answers in the comments. Almost there. Come on, you can get it one click, can't you? All right, there you go. How's that? Any air leaking from those?
No.
Nope, okay. Check the fittings up here. All right, make sure that there's no air leaking from them. All right, they're on nice and tight. You'll be able to feel it. If there is, you'll be able to hear it. All right, check where they connect over there. Make sure there's no fitting or no air leaking. Be careful not to burn yourself on the exhaust either. All right, there you go. All right. Check that exhaust stack all the way down the pipe. Yep, they're plugged in. All right. Check the exhaust, the stack all the way down the pipe, or all the way down the flex joint. There you go. Any cracks? Any leaking exhaust? Nope. Okay, come on. What you doing?
Checking everything to make sure everything's intact and working, and I'm checking the tires so we know if they're not caught.
Okay.
This is a little one who wants to take a trailer off.
Let me help you. Hold right there. We go around. Well, hello everyone. So we're back here doing more maintenance on the truck. Got to swap out the MV3 or parking brake control valve. So that's what we're doing today. Alright, so the easiest way to do this, and I had to go through and kind of research this myself, is I got, what is this, 1/2 inch 13mm wrench, put it around the airline itself, push in and pull. It just pulls right out. You're pulling it, you're pushing in on that fitting right there. So obviously if you're in a weird angle, it makes it a lot harder. What is going on here?
The green is wrapped up on the leg. Probably.
Fuck. Come on. There we go.
That thing's gonna blow. Okay.
There we go.
Here's the new one.
Brand new one. I'm gonna let those discharge completely. I already drained the tanks down to 22 psi, so the emergency brakes are already engaged. Trailer tires have been shocked. We went through them bobtailed a little bit earlier. All right. So no burrs there. There's the green one. Let's see. You want to check the airlines, make sure there's no burrs on them or anything else. Otherwise they won't seal properly. And they're all the same, they're just hard plastic. If you need to trim them down with a razor blade, you can. As a matter of fact, talking to one of my friends who is a tech, that's actually recommended, so they do seal correctly. All right, that's swapped out.
Now we gotta take these off.
Nope. Now I gotta make sure I have no leaks. Little advice on Caterpillar engines or diesels in general. If you're at an idle, put it at a high idle. So I run this about 850, 900. That way the oil makes it to the top of the cylinder head. It flows this way down, you don't get a washout on it. Some friends of mine claim to get better gas mileage or better mileage, or not better mileage, but better fuel economy while idling at a higher RPM than a lower one as well. wondering why you don't hear a low air warning horn, I've got a light right there. There's low air. Right there. Now I'm just waiting for air to build back up.
You're waiting for air to fill up so you can hit the brakes and see if these pop.
I want to make sure they work. Make sure there's no leaks in here. Huh?
What? It's what I can do.
I got the sweetest kid in the world, just so you guys know.
You got me a neck pillow, so I'll put it.
Where are the knobs for these things? This thing?